I just seen a post that said,
in what alternate universe?
What do you want us to do at this point?
Murder?
I'm trying to stay a Christian.
What is that?
I'ma say it since nobody else can say it. Fuck Austin. Glad your ass dead, nigga. I'm mad as a mother. Free Karmelo. And fuck that nigga. Good thing he is dead. Should've go dig his ass up and beat his ass again, then stab him again. The fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how much backlash I get. None of that shit. I'm pissed off because I'm tired of us. Tired of us having to take the heat from this shit. Tired of us having to get a guilty charge. Tired of us having to let them get away with murder. But yet when we do it, it's a problem. Man, fuck them folks. Fuck Austin, fuck his family, and I hope they get this message to have a fuck up day in here, Austin. I hope you over there burning up, bitch.
Man, you are one twisted fuck.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. Listen, we've got a great show planned for you. We're going to be talking about Karmelo Anthony, the verdict that was handed down, and the apparent backlash that's going against everybody, I guess. So let's get into it right now. Let's jump into that liberal pool of madness. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
I just seen a post that said, free, grab them, and stab them. Austin.
Hi, Jesse. Some pretty breaking news to give you right now. The jury has sentenced Karmelo Anthony to 35 years behind bars after finding him guilty of murder.
Murder? Murder. Murder?
I'm told that he is eligible for parole after he serves half his time. The jury had the option to give him as much as 99 years behind bars. But again, they have chosen to give him 35 years. And I do want to mention, we showed you those protests, a bunch of supporters out here. They've erupted again. Pretty shocking. This is a direct quote. I just heard one supporter say, quote, those twins, meaning the victim and his twin brother who were there at the time, are, quote, domestic racist terrorists. So pretty unbelievable, Jesse.
All right, well, only 17 years, and he's available for parole. Kind of seems soft. I would have given him the chair, but that's just me.
No, Jesse, it's not just you, because I'm right there with you. And as predicted, right on cue, when the sentencing for Karmelo came down as guilty, the chance for say his name spontaneously erupted. I don't know how this happens, but there is that and many other shenanigans outside of the courthouse. Take a look.
Karmelo! Say his name! Karmelo! Say his name! Karmelo! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
The both brothers. Both of them should have been dead. You ask me?
Self-defense! They said we're supposed to know how to act around white people. What the fuck is that? What for? What is that? What is self-defense? Is self-defense not somebody touching you that you don't want touching you and you defending yourself? What is self-defense?
Well, there's self-defense, and then there's plunging a knife into someone's heart, which is not typical self-defense, especially at a high school track meet. Just saying.
What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do at this point? What? I'm lost for words. I don't know what to do. I got 5 boys. I don't know what. I ain't got nothing to tell them no more.
Well, one thing you can do is maybe teach your kid about the 10 Commandments, and maybe don't leave the house to go to a track meet with a knife. Or how about ever? I don't know, it's not that hard.
All right, since y'all want to call me on the all-white jury, I'll walk that back because it wasn't an all-white jury. It was a jury full of races that notoriously and historically discriminate against blacks. There you go. Much more accurate.
Whoa, pump the brakes just a little bit, sister. Look, it seems that all of the black jurors were dismissed for some reason. I don't know why. There may have been some Asian people on the jury, which, if that's the case, it has not been confirmed. But if that's the case, then yeah, I can see why you're saying that there were racist people on the jury, because you guys are into this whole anti-Asian thing right now. It's a big mess. Check out yesterday's show if you want to hear some more about that.
Collin County, Dallas, Texas, Arlington, Grand Prairie, Irvin, Dalworth, Plano, Denton, Keller. It ain't safe for none of you white folks to come out this weekend. I'm giving y'all a fair warning right now. And guess what? It's going to be a bunch of niggas outside that look like me. And we ain't out there with no pocket knives. We out there with these. I guarantee y'all going to pay for what that judge just did to Karmelo. If you don't believe me, bring y'all bold ass out this weekend and put on your Austin Metcalf shirts and see what happened to you.
Well, apparently you can't even fix your smoke detector, so I'm not really too worried.
Crackers better not come in this job on no fuck shit today, because I ain't feeling that Karmelo Anthony shit. I ain't feeling that sorry shit, nigga. I'm trying to stay a Christian.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm about to go all the way. What? I'm about to go all the way Black Panther on a nigga game.
No, don't do that.
And just, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
I want to see you guys defend this. This white dude sitting down, minding his own business.
Doing meth. Just not bothering anybody. Just him and his pipe.
Gets punched in the face by a random black guy on a bike. And the black guy's asking him, were you on jury selection? No, he wasn't on jury selection. These guys are your fucking neighborhood meth heads, minding their own business, not harming anybody. And just because you're upset that Karmelo Anthony, a guy who murdered a guy, got convicted of murder. Why do you want people to treat us with respect? What we're so upset about? Well, then let's act respectful. This is not acting respectful. I hate these motherfuckers. I swear to God, these motherfuckers will come out and defend anything and find any reason to be violent to innocent people. The guy wasn't doing nothing. Absolutely insane. And you know, there's going to be a bunch of retards, like there already are in these comments, defending these actions. You know, making it okay for you to go beat up random white people who probably don't even know about this case. You probably aren't even online, right? Punching them in the face because Karmelo Anthony got convicted of murder for murder. How about we act like grown adults and stop acting like animals? Okay?
That'd be nice. I mean, really.
How about we start there? Absolutely retarded.
Guys, this shouldn't be an argument. If you stab somebody at a school event, you should go to jail. Why didn't you just fight the other kid? What made it seem as if it was a good idea to stab another child? Why are we fighting over this as black people? What the hell is wrong with y'all?
So the verdict is in, and Karmelo Anthony has been found guilty of first-degree murder. Do you want to know why he was found guilty of first-degree murder? Let me tell you, it's because he's guilty of first-degree murder.
What? He's guilty? Well, that's crazy. Okay, go on.
Now, the thing about this is a lot of you guys are shocked at this, and people in my comments would say things like, oh, he's going to get off, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know what kind of crack you were smoking, because in what alternate universe do you get to stab a person in the heart and go home as if nothing happened?
The ghetto universe, apparently?
Just with a weak defense to say that, hey, I was being bullied or whatever the case is. And he didn't even say that. A lot of the internet people said that. You do not get to take a life and not think you have to pay with your own. And I'm not talking about losing your life, but maybe you have to pay with it, with a good chunk of it behind bars. Now, the thing about this is a lot of the young people today, they don't know how to regulate their emotions. They believe because they feel a certain way that this is how the whole world feels, that the whole world should agree with them and everything else because tears and everything else. All of this comes from the victim mindset. You think it's always someone else's fault, that you can go and do whatever you want to do and have no consequences whatsoever. There's no respect for the law because respect is taught at home. Well, how can you have respect for the law if your own parents don't have respect for the law, if they don't have respect for themselves? This is a tragedy all the way around for both families.
Okay, I have something to say regarding the Karmelo Anthony verdict.
Okay,
As black parents, you have the responsibility to teach your kids
how to be good citizens, how to respect the law, how to be nonviolent, how to respect themselves and others? Is that what you're about to say? I'm pretty sure that, I mean, that's got to be what you're about to say, right?
White supremacy. And how it works.
Oh, okay. I was totally wrong.
Because I think that as parents, a lot of us just go through life and just do not teach our children that. I am a firm believer of teaching.
My mom and dad never taught me white supremacy. I guess because of my white privilege, it just comes naturally. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they never told me about white supremacy. But okay, go on.
Teaching my children how white supremacy works. If you do not understand how white supremacy works, you need to listen to my person that I listen to is Tariq Nasheed, because he's articulate, he's intelligent, and
well, he sounds like he's got to be a racist then too, but go ahead.
He's smart and he breaks it down where you can understand it. There are so many black scholars that can literally break this down. And you need to learn it so you can teach your children.
Right, because you have to keep the cycle of hate going. Because, I mean, if you're not a good victim, you got to at least teach your kids to be a better victim. Is that how that works, right? My parents sacrificed so that I could have a better life. Well, obviously, they're sacrificing so that their kids could be better victims. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Especially if you got young black boys.
Because if you're black parents and you had like Puerto Rican boys, that would be kind of weird.
I have 3, and they know it. And I think it's super duper important. People
wait, not just super important, but it's super duper important. Okay, well, thanks for clarifying that.
People take that for granted, and I feel so horrible about this young man. This young man is not guilty of murder. He is guilty of manslaughter. That is it.
No.
Murder is crazy. This is not about what's right or wrong.
It's not? Then what is it about? I thought it was about some lunatic kid that thought he was above the law and thought that he could just go shoving knives into other people without any consequences. That's what it seems like. That's what I'm getting out of it. But again, am I missing something?
This has white supremacy all over.
Oh, right, yeah. No, ma'am. Teach your black children to follow the law, use their words, how to use their hands when needed, when to use their hands when needed, and when not to. Well, there still seems to be a lot of using of one's hands. Maybe we need to get a little bit more away from that, too. If this was black on black with the exact same facts, what changes about the outcome? Nothing. She almost had me. Then she said, white supremacy. Oh, so close. She is the poster child of exactly what is wrong with a large percentage of black Americans. Racism is manufactured. Like, you're definitely not born with it, that's for sure. Kids are not, I should have kept on reading. Kids are not born with this type of mindset. The cycle continues thanks to these intellectual idiots. Yes, they are kind of retarded. White supremacy doesn't exist. That's why white people fought and died to end slavery. Black supremacy is the most toxic, destructive ideology on earth. That kind of seems to be the case, actually. No, just simply no. You are the flip side of the coin. Nowadays, black folks are the racist effers. Today's episode is sponsored by @CapricornQueenX. Thank you very much, Capricorn, for yet again making another fantastic decision to sponsor an episode. And I hope you're having a great day. And now, hard truths.
You know, imagine that. Imagine stabbing a child at a track meet and you're looked at as a hero, as the victim who needs to be saved. Imagine being able to walk down the aisle and get your diploma, even though you took another child's life and that child can't get his. Imagine having protesters outside of your courtroom protesting that a good cracker is a dead cracker. You know, the racial term used to describe white Americans. This is America for you. This is America. And the liberal left has created a segment of the black community that believe criminals should be protected while law-abiding citizens are the sellouts and the Uncle Toms. We are so tired of this backwards narrative. Karmelo Anthony is guilty. He took the life of another and was compensated for it. And what did he do with that compensation, i.e. those donations that were given to him for his defense? His family purchased a house and cars and bodyguards. And the leftist media is turning this into a race circuit with our current racial atmosphere that we have today. It's a distraction, because what any logical thinking person, fearing person, knows is what Karmelo Anthony did was wrong. And a little accountability goes a long way.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Being black right now is completely embarrassing. You niggas are some of the most vile, inhumane species that have ever graced the earth. For days, I've watched black people jump around like monkeys, act a belligerent fool, act a whole entire nut over a decision that somebody chose to do. And now, y'all are out here harming innocent white people in the name of Karmelo Anthony. You know, I again, as I've said before, I am a Christian woman. And I know that the Lord don't make mistakes, but I just know that he has to look at the nigger population and know that he definitely made a big time mistake with y'all. Since I'm on the road with keeping it real about you niggas, let's keep it real. Y'all with this nigger mentality mindset is holding white people hostage. And you're holding white people hostage for some shit that you did. Cause see, you niggas have been violating God. Y'all have been violating God since the biblical time. Y'all have been so disrespectful to the word of God so bad that he put a curse on us. He said that your kids and your kids' kids and their kids are going to feel the effects of your disrespectfulness. And it's so crazy because to this very day, y'all still continue to defy God. We are the reasons that we are at the bottom of the totem pole. No other race is responsible for why we are here. The same behavior that's happening now was the same behavior that happened back then, and because of that, we are still reaping what we sow behind it. We put our own self in bondage. We put our own selves in captivity. All because of our stupidity. It's all because of the bad behavior. What do we say? We know when a person has learned their lesson through changed behavior, and the behavior is still the same. We have not learned nothing. Because we have learned nothing, we are continuing to rot as a nation of people. That is why I am so grateful that God has separated me from the majority of you niggas. And I know a lot of y'all don't like when I use the term nigger. But you have to understand that this is a subset of black people. It's not all of us. It is a subset of us that displays this animalistic behavior that make y'all think that we as a people, that we all act like that and we don't. And I hate to say it, but until the mindset of black people change, this Karmelo Anthony case is going to be a continual thing. Black kids will continue to die. While this case is closed, the headlines will still continue. We are always the usual suspects and common denominators in everything. And until that changes, we're going to expect more funerals on the horizon because y'all don't believe in change. Y'all not going to change the problem. And it's just going to be a continual cycle. So let's just be prepared to see more Karmelo Anthonys in the future. Y'all be blessed.
If you're new here, welcome to The Dave Show. And if this feels like your kind of daily therapy, hit subscribe. Come hang out with us. We're here Monday through Friday. All right, let's get on with the rest of the show. Well, my friends, it's still June, and I found myself an actual unicorn.
I really don't know what's wrong with being trans and MAGA. Happy Pride Month.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blaze and Daddy Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get go with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. You know what's going down every time that we in town. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show.
If you're enjoying the show and would like to support the channel, you can always pick up some authentic Idle Hands merch today, just like you're seeing right here. Show off your Idle Hands swag to your friends. Honestly, you won't regret it. Babylon B gives us a horrifying look at what would happen if AOC actually needed to know something about economics. It's pretty terrifying.
Supply and demand isn't real and it can't hurt me. Supply and demand isn't real and it can't hurt me.
Hello, I'm Thomas Sowell.
I'm just wondering why I haven't seen this before. It's totally awesome. And finally, my friends, if any of you ever wondered what people at body shops dream about at night, well, you can check that off your bucket list. You're welcome. Well, I would imagine the guy laughing in the car was thankful it wasn't him. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. Thank you for spending time. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share. It does help grow the channel. Slap that bell all over the place so you're always notified. And if you've got an extra hype, you know, I'll totally take it. And until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.